Hey guys, so over the weekend I did a live focusing on how to treat maskne, and we had such a, thankfully, it was a nice overwhelming response to the live that I thought I would just go ahead and create a video that I could keep on my feed that goes over the same things I discussed live. So again, this is going to be how to treat maskne. There are a lot of contributing factors to maskne, obviously, that might go above just wearing the mask. So I'm really just talking to those of you who really don't experience a lot of acne up until you've been wearing the mask, because acne is a pretty broad subject and there are a lot of caveats to that. And there are a lot of reasons why we have acne. And I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to go down this big black hole. So, and keep in mind that although I am a practicing esthetician, I am not a dermatologist. So if you feel like you need to seek that type of consultation from your dermatologist, then please go ahead and do so. All of these things I'm recommending are just that, recommendations, things that I also do in the treatment room and that I do at home. So if you're interested in how I can help treat your maskne, then keep on watching. One of the best ways to minimize maskne is really upping the ante when it comes to doing your exfoliation. So today I'm going to do a at-home peel using one of my favorite products by The Ordinary, the AHA 30%, BHA 2%, so we can kind of see it in action. But this is what I found works really well in helping manage my maskne. So one of the things that I want to keep in mind though with maskne is that there are a few little tips that go beyond just product. One is make sure you're wearing a clean mask. So if you can have a cloth one, make sure you always provide a new cloth mask every time you're having to wear the mask. The other thing that you can keep in mind is if your linens. I know it's kind of a weird topic, but you want to keep your pillowcase as clean as possible. So maybe wash it a little more frequently. You could always just put a towel over your pillow. Sometimes we're really tired. We don't really always wash our sheets, but if you're really struggling with maskne, you gotta kind of keep that in the back of your mind. Keep that area clean as well. Okay, so double cleansing is another thing that really helps minimize maskne, and it's something that I feel like most of us are doing, but maybe if you have acne, you're kind of nervous, you don't want to get into a double cleanse routine because it is more of a occlusive type of cleanser, meaning it's usually a balm or an oil. But the thing is, you can break down so much easier your makeup, your sunscreen, your moisturizer. You can break it down so much better when you're using a balm of some sort or an oil of some sort. Balms are pretty universal. You can use it for oily or dry skin, or you can use a oil-based cleansing balm. Does that make sense? You know what I mean. It's either a cleansing oil or it's a cleansing balm. Today I'm using a cleansing balm. This is Green Clean by Pharmacy. It's just one that I really like. It just works really well. Okay, so now if you're going to double cleanse, now you're giving yourself an opportunity to break down all the makeup, all the sunscreen, moisturizer that you might have put on during the day. Cleansing is a really important part of maskne. If you're more active, let's say you're exercising, a good thing would be to have maybe a wipe in the car so you could wipe your face really quickly before you put that mask on again. Or if you have to wear the mask while you're exercising, then when you get in the car, do like a quick wipe, or even a toner. Spray a little toner on your face before you put your mask back on. Okay, so as you can see, it really did a good job of breaking down all my makeup. And I didn't add water yet, so I'm going to add water now. And this is pretty universal with all cleansing oils and cleansing balms. Once you add water, the product is going to emulsify, turn white like this. So that means it's working. It's capturing all of the makeup or any debris you might have had on your face. So whenever I'm feeling like I have more maskne, or what my major concern is, I have a lot more blackheads than I ever had before, which drives me crazy. So I'm going to turn to a pretty strong cleanser. I do not use this every day. This is an anti-aging cleansing gel. This happens to have a mix of glycolic and salicylic in it. This is by Peter Thomas Roth. Whenever I use this cleanser, it is really strong. It's kind of exfoliating my skin in a cleanser form. So if you're someone that has really sensitive skin, maybe this would be a little too strong to do. I wouldn't worry about your cleanser having a glycolic or a salicylic. Just use a regular cream-based cleanser if you have sensitive skin. If you have acneic skin, you definitely want to go more towards a gel or a foam. Mature skin, you can usually do more of a cream-based cleanser. Because I'm treating maskne, I'm going to use a gel today. So I'm going to do that really quick. Just a pretty active cleanser on my skin. So maybe I want to set that pH back to a neutral setting. So I might grab a neutral toner. This is by Peter Thomas Roth. This is just one I happen to have. Another option, another toner that I really like if you want to continue with the exfoliation in your toner, which you can do, is by Pixie, the Glow Tonic. I think that has like 5% glycolic acid in it. Pretty gentle. I wouldn't go any higher than a 5% in my toner. And it helps to brighten the skin as well. So if you have pink marks like I do or dark marks, it really helps to brighten the skin as well. Or you can do a toner like this. Another thing you can do, you can skip toner altogether and go right to a peel pad. So a couple ways you can do that is First Aid Beauty has these really nice peel pads. This is just full of lactic acid. So all it's really going to do, it might have, it does have a little bit of glycolic as well. Both of those together are just going to exfoliate the skin and help brighten the skin and get any loose, dead skin that might be sitting on the surface of the skin. You could easily run to this. All you need to do is do it all over your face. This does not need to be removed. This could be your toner. I would not use this every day in place of your toner. This would be like 2 to 3 days a week. So you could do that. That's one way to up your exfoliation game. Another peel pad that I really, really like, this is by Peter Thomas Roth. This is an amino acid exfoliating pad. This uses phytic acid and salicylic acid. So phytic acid is another alpha hydroxy acid that's not as strong as glycolic. So if you're sensitive to that, you might like this one, but it has the salicylic acid. We really need that salicylic acid somewhere in the routine because salicylic acid is the only thing that's going to do that disincrustation. It gets into the pore lining and cleans the pores. So when you're using that in a cleanser, for example, keep it on the low end. Like this one that I use, it doesn't even tell me how much. So I'm thinking it's on the low end, the percentage. You really don't need any more than a 0.5% of a salicylic in your cleanser if you're going to go that route, because we just want to do a quick cleanse. You're going to get that exfoliation, but if you're going to continue to treat your skin with other acids, you don't want to do too much at once, because a higher percentage of salicylic acid it can dry out your skin. It can be known to do so. So if you're going to use something like this in lieu of your toner, this one you have to leave on for 3 minutes and then take it off. Again, this would not be something you do every day. I would say 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, because I'm doing the peel, I'm going to do my toner really quick. I can already feel my skin tightening up. That cleanser is no joke. It smells amazing. It's no joke. Okay, so now my skin is prepped. Oh, some people really like a more dermabrasion feel with their exfoliator, which is fine. You can do that. This one I highly recommend. This is great for all skin types. The Daily Microfoliant is by Dermalogica. It has a mix of the salicylic in there. It also has the phytic I already told you about. And it also has colloidal oatmeal, which is really calming to the skin. And the rice enzymes. So it has these rice enzymes, which act like the mechanical exfoliator, as well as there's a chemical in here too. So it's both. And you can mix this with pretty much any gel-based cleanser or cream-based cleanser too, if you want to be quick about it and don't want to have to dilly-dally and do another step. This plays nice with all products. I really have not had any problem mixing it with any of my cleansers, but you will get your physical exfoliation and your chemical together with this one. This one is safe to use daily. That's why they say daily, but I always recommend 3 times a week, just to baby step in there. There's just no reason why you want to over exfoliate your skin. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the peel on my face from The Ordinary. Now with this one, excuse me a minute, this one, it says up to 10 minutes. Now, no longer than 10. I don't even do 10. I usually do like 5. 1 dropper full is all you need. And just drop it on your skin, rub it in. I know, I think people really like this because of this. It looks like I'm bleeding. I don't know why they made it red, actually. maybe for more effect. But that's plenty. I think I had a little left in the dropper. But I can always feel this like immediately. So if you feel like you can't get past a minute, then don't do it. It's okay. We don't have to suffer. You will see benefits. So don't panic. I just feel like a lot of people will sit there and like, oh, I gotta leave it on for 10 minutes. I mean, I get it, but just leave it up to as much as you can tolerate, because you will, if you do this a couple times a week, you will build a tolerance to this product. I don't use it. I probably do it like once a week, but and I'm fine with it. But you know, if you don't want to use it more than once a week, then that's fine too. You're basically getting that chemical exfoliation with the salicylic is in there, that 2%, which really is probably the highest you can get over the counter. And then you've got your alpha hydroxy acid at 30%. That's pretty high. We use 30% in the office. So this is no joke. Don't be surprised by the fact that this is not that expensive. So I'm going to let this sit and I'll come back. So because I was using so many strong actives, I like to calm my skin down. I'm going to go for First Aid Beauty's oatmeal mask and put it on for about 10 minutes. Another option, if you really want to treat some active acne or pustules, Saturn is Sunday Riley's acne line, and they have a sulfur spot treatment mask where you just put it in spots, let it dry. This has sulfur, which sulfur is another way to kill bacteria like benzoyl peroxide. You either use sulfur or use benzoyl peroxide. They do both do the same thing. Benzoyl peroxide can get stronger than this, though, I believe. This one's a 10%. And this also has niacinamide, which is super important when you're dealing with acne because it really helps minimize hyperpigmentation, and it helps strengthen the skin's barrier. It protects it from free radicals. It really helps keep the skin clear. So this is a nice little treatment. But like I said, because I have all these actives, I'm going to do my oatmeal mask. I'm going to do a leave-on treatment with some salicylic acid so that it's working for me in the middle, while I'm sleeping. So there's a couple ways you can do that. There's a million different serums out there. I'm just going to show you what I have in the house. One of my other tried and trues was the Age Bright Serum by Dermalogica. They have a brightening complex in here that has salicylic acid to help, again, with the pores. It doesn't tell me how much. I wish it did. It also has some brightening properties in here to help with hyperpigmentation that can occur from acne. This would be a good leave-on. You could use this one in the morning or night, so I highly recommend that. Another serum, this is a little bit on the pricier side though, but I fell in love with this because we carry it at the spa where I work. This active serum by Is Clinical is life. Whenever I have a little breakout and I put this on there, like you feel it going in and it works. Like I had a hormonal bump right here and I had no choice but to nuke it with this guy. Really, really like this serum, and it's a mix of, it has willow bark extract, which acts like salicylic acid, and a few other acids in here that, I don't know, they just really go to town. And all those two I just mentioned are also anti-aging. Anyway, that's it for my routine. DM me with any questions. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope I helped you. Please leave me any comments that you regarding anything that's worked for you, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.